The algorithm, I.A.M, written and published by I.A.M Audiobooks. Your reality follows precise energetic patterns. Everything in existence operates according to precise energetic patterns, including your daily reality. Just as a computer processes information through binary code, the universe processes reality through energetic frequencies that follow consistent, predictable patterns. These patterns aren't random or chaotic. They're precise mathematical expressions of energy in motion. The world you experience is a direct reflection of your personal energetic signature, interacting with the universal field of possibilities. This signature is composed of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and conscious awareness, all vibrating at specific frequencies that create resonance patterns in the fabric of reality. Like ripples in a pond, these patterns extend outward, influencing the events, circumstances, and experiences that flow into your life. Modern quantum physics has demonstrated that at the most fundamental level, everything is energy in various states of vibration. Your physical body, material possessions, relationships, and life circumstances all exist as specific arrangements of energy following distinct patterns. These patterns are not fixed. They are dynamic and responsive to changes in consciousness and intention. When you understand that reality follows these precise patterns, you gain the ability to work with them consciously rather than being unconsciously affected by them. Just as a musician must understand musical patterns to create harmony, you must understand life's energetic patterns to create the reality you desire. These patterns operate through principles like resonance, entrainment, and coherence. Natural laws that govern how energy behaves and interacts. Your thoughts and emotions generate specific frequencies that ripple through the quantum field, attracting corresponding patterns back to you. Happy thoughts generate patterns that attract more happiness. Anxious thoughts create patterns that attract more anxiety. This isn't mystical thinking. It's physics operating at the subtle energy level. The patterns you hold internally become the patterns you experience externally. The precision of these patterns means that similar input consistently creates similar output. When you maintain a particular thought pattern, emotional state, or belief system, you generate reliable results in your external reality. This is why people often experience the same types of situations repeatedly. They're unconsciously running the same energetic patterns. Understanding this precise nature of reality allows you to become more intentional about the patterns you generate. Rather than allowing your energy to fluctuate randomly based on external circumstances, you can consciously cultivate specific frequencies that align with your desired outcomes. This requires developing awareness of your current patterns and learning to modify them deliberately. The patterns in your life aren't accidents or coincidences. They're precise reflections of your dominant energetic state. Every aspect of your reality, from your health to your wealth, follows patterns that can be traced back to your consciousness. By understanding and working with these patterns instead of against them, you can begin to shape your reality more consciously. These energetic patterns operate whether you're aware of them or not, just as gravity works whether you understand it or not. However, becoming conscious of them gives you the power to work with them intentionally. You can learn to recognize unhelpful patterns and replace them with more beneficial ones, effectively reprogramming your reality at the energetic level. Your role is to become aware of the patterns you're currently generating and make conscious choices about the patterns you wish to create. This isn't about forcing or controlling reality. It's about understanding and aligning with the natural principles that govern how energy manifests into experience. As you develop this understanding, you'll discover that reality isn't happening to you randomly. It's responding precisely to the energetic patterns you embody. Life's algorithm responds to your frequency code. Every moment of your existence broadcasts a specific frequency code into the universe. This personal frequency signature acts as a continuous signal that interacts with life's underlying algorithm determining the experiences, opportunities, and circumstances that manifest in your reality. Understanding and consciously modifying this frequency code is essential for creating the life you desire. Your frequency code is composed of multiple layers. Your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and overall energetic state combine to create a unique vibrational pattern. This pattern acts like a key that unlocks corresponding experiences in the physical world. When you operate at a particular frequency, you naturally attract and resonate with similar frequencies, which manifest as tangible circumstances in your life. The universe's algorithm processes your frequency code, much like a computer processes binary code. It responds with mathematical precision to the signals you emit, matching your inner state with outer experiences. This is why two people can face the same situation yet have completely different outcomes. Their frequency codes are programming different responses from life's algorithm. Think of your frequency as a radio signal. Just as a radio must be tuned to the right frequency to receive a clear broadcast, you must align your personal frequency with what you want to experience. If you're broadcasting at the frequency of lack, struggle, or limitation, life's algorithm will respond by manifesting more of those experiences. However, when you shift your frequency to abundance, ease, and expansion, the algorithm adjusts accordingly. Modifying your frequency code requires conscious awareness and deliberate practice. Start by observing your dominant thought patterns, emotional states, and core beliefs. These elements form the foundation of your frequency signature. Notice how different thoughts and feelings create distinct energetic states within you. Pay attention to which states correlate with positive outcomes and which ones precede challenges. The good news is that you can actively adjust your frequency through various practices. Meditation, visualization, and energy work help refine your vibrational output. Choosing empowering thoughts, cultivating positive emotions, and maintaining high-energy states all contribute to optimizing your frequency code. Even simple changes in posture, breathing, and movement can shift your energetic signature. Your words carry specific frequencies as well. The language you use programs the algorithm's response. Speaking in terms of possibility, abundance, and certainty broadcasts a very different frequency than words of doubt, scarcity, and hesitation. Choose words that match the frequency of your desired outcomes. Environment also plays a crucial role in maintaining your optimal frequency. The people, places, and situations you surround yourself with either support or interfere with your desired frequency code. Create an environment that helps you sustain higher vibrational states and minimize exposure to lower frequencies that can disrupt your signal. Remember that frequency modification is not about forcing or struggling. It's about allowing yourself to naturally resonate at higher levels through conscious choice and practice. The universe's algorithm doesn't judge or resist. It simply matches whatever frequency you consistently broadcast. As you work with your frequency code, maintain patience and persistence. Like learning any new skill, it takes time to establish new vibrational patterns. Start with small adjustments and build momentum gradually. Celebrate the subtle shifts and synchronicities that confirm your frequency is changing. The key is maintaining awareness of your frequency throughout daily life. Notice when you slip into lower vibrations and gently guide yourself back to your desired frequency. With practice, you'll develop an intuitive understanding of how to modulate your energy to program the life experiences you want to create. Success becomes automated through identity. The most powerful shift in creating lasting success comes through programming your identity, who you fundamentally believe yourself to be. While traditional approaches focus on changing behaviors or setting goals, true transformation occurs when success becomes automated through your self-concept. Your identity acts as the operating system that runs your life's programs. When you understand that identity drives behavior automatically, you can stop struggling with willpower and discipline. Your actions naturally align with who you believe yourself to be. A person who identifies as healthy doesn't need to force themselves to exercise. It's simply what they do. Someone who sees themselves as successful takes actions aligned with success without internal resistance. This automation through identity occurs because your brain is constantly working to maintain consistency between your self-image and your external reality. When you program a new identity, your subconscious mind begins orchestrating behaviors, opportunities, and circumstances that match this updated self-concept. Success becomes your default setting rather than something you have to chase. The process of identity programming requires conscious reimagining of who you are at your core. This goes beyond affirmations or temporary mindset shifts. You must fully embody the expanded version of yourself you wish to become. This involves updating your internal narrative, shifting your energy frequency, and allowing your nervous system to integrate this new way of being. Your current identity was programmed through years of experiences, beliefs, and repeated patterns. While these programs run deep, they can be rewritten through conscious identity engineering. Start by clearly defining the identity that would naturally create your desired results. How does this version of you think, feel, and behave? What are their core beliefs and values? How do they carry themselves through the world? As you step into this elevated identity, your brain begins creating new neural pathways that support this self-concept. Every time you make choices aligned with your new identity, these pathways are strengthened. Eventually, this creates an automated success loop where your actions naturally flow from your programmed identity. This identity-based approach also shields you from temporary setbacks or challenges. When success is automated through who you are, external circumstances don't derail your trajectory. A wealthy person who loses money still operates from a wealth mindset and naturally rebuilds. An athlete who gets injured maintains their athletic identity and returns stronger. Your identity programming must be supported by embodied experience, not just mental concepts. Engage in practices that allow you to fully feel and express your elevated identity. Move, speak, and interact with others as this version of yourself. Let your environment and relationships reflect and reinforce who you're becoming. The key is maintaining unwavering alignment with your programmed identity, especially when external reality hasn't yet caught up. Your certainty in who you are creates a resonant frequency that the universe must match. Success becomes inevitable because you've automated it at the deepest level of who you are. Remember that identity programming is not about forcing yourself to become someone else. It's about expanding into the fullest expression of who you truly are. Your elevated identity already exists within you as potential. Through conscious programming, you simply activate and automate this natural state of success. As your new identity becomes fully integrated, you'll notice success flowing with greater ease and speed. What once required tremendous effort now happens automatically. Your energy signature broadcasts at a success frequency that magnetizes aligned opportunities and outcomes. This is the power of making success automated through identity. Your energy programs universal responses. The universe operates as an intelligent, responsive system that mirrors and amplifies the energy we project into it. Like a sophisticated computer program, it processes our energetic input and generates corresponding outputs in the form of experiences, opportunities, and circumstances that match our transmitted frequency. Understanding this fundamental principle allows us to consciously program the responses we receive from life. Our thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and overall energetic state act as code that instructs the universal operating system how to respond to us. When we maintain certain energetic patterns consistently, we essentially create standing commands that automate specific types of experiences. The key to programming beneficial universal responses lies in the quality and consistency of our energy projection. Just as a computer program requires precise, well-structured code to function properly, our energetic output needs to be clear, coherent and aligned with our desired outcomes. Mixed signals, conflicting beliefs, or scattered energy create confused programming that leads to inconsistent results. This programming occurs through multiple channels simultaneously. Our conscious thoughts serve as direct commands, while our deeper beliefs and emotional patterns create the foundational architecture that shapes how these commands are processed. The subconscious mind acts as a powerful broadcaster, continuously transmitting our core programming to the universe regardless of our surface-level thoughts. To optimize our universal responses, we must ensure alignment between all these layers of programming. When our conscious desires match our subconscious beliefs, supported by corresponding emotional states and behaviors, we create clean code that generates consistent results. This alignment amplifies our manifestation power and establishes clear energetic pathways for our desired experiences to flow into our reality. The universe responds not just to individual thoughts or temporary emotional states, but to our complete energetic signature. This signature encompasses our habitual thought patterns, emotional tendencies, beliefs, expectations, and the overall frequency we maintain. By consciously crafting and maintaining a high-quality energetic signature, we can program the universal system to consistently generate positive responses aligned with our goals and desires. Practical application of this principle involves regular energy management and conscious programming. This includes maintaining awareness of our thoughts and emotions, quickly addressing any negative patterns that arise, and consistently reinforcing our desired programming through focused intention and aligned action. We must treat our energy as a precious resource and valuable programming tool, being selective about what we allow to influence our frequency. The universal response system also operates on feedback loops. When we project certain energy, the responses we receive tend to reinforce that same energy, creating self-perpetuating cycles. Understanding this allows us to intentionally initiate positive feedback loops by maintaining elevated energy states even before seeing external evidence of change. These loops then gather momentum, making it increasingly natural to maintain beneficial energy patterns. Advanced energy programming involves learning to modulate our frequency at will, regardless of external circumstances. This skill allows us to maintain our desired programming even in challenging situations, ensuring consistent universal responses aligned with our goals. It requires developing emotional mastery and the ability to consciously choose our energetic state rather than reacting to conditions. Energy programming also extends beyond personal benefit. As we maintain elevated frequencies and positive programming, we influence the collective field, making it easier for others to access similar states. This creates a ripple effect of positive energy that contributes to the overall evolution of human consciousness, while strengthening our own beneficial programming through the principle of energetic resonance. The universal response system operates with perfect precision, always reflecting back to us the exact frequency we project. By understanding and consciously working with this principle, we can program our reality to consistently generate experiences that support our highest good and greatest potential. Reality shifts when you upgrade your setting. Just as a computer's performance changes when you adjust its settings, your reality transforms when you upgrade your consciousness settings. These settings aren't physical switches or buttons, but rather the fundamental parameters that govern how you perceive, interact with, and manifest your experiences in the world. Your current reality is operating based on the default settings you've accumulated throughout your life. These settings include your beliefs about what's possible, your expectations of how life works, your self-imposed limitations, and your accepted truths about the nature of reality. Many of these settings were installed during childhood through cultural conditioning or as reactive patterns to past experiences. The beautiful truth is that these settings are not fixed. They are completely programmable. When you understand this, you gain access to the control panel of your reality. Think of it as having administrator access to your life's operating system. Every belief, every pattern, and every limitation can be adjusted, upgraded, or completely transformed. The process of upgrading your settings begins with awareness. You must first recognize the current parameters running your reality. These might manifest as recurring patterns in your relationships, consistent blocks in your success, or repetitive emotional responses to certain situations. Each of these patterns points to an underlying setting that's controlling that aspect of your experience. The next step involves consciously choosing new settings that align with your desired reality. This isn't about positive thinking or wishful hoping. It's about deliberately reprogramming your consciousness to operate at a higher frequency. When you upgrade a setting, you're essentially telling the universe to interact with you differently, and the universe must comply because it's responding to your new energetic signature. Consider how a simple setting upgrade, like I am worthy of abundance versus I have to struggle for everything, completely changes how you approach opportunities, handle money, and attract resources. Or how shifting from life is hard to life flows easily transforms your daily experience of reality. These aren't just mental concepts, they're actual energetic frequencies that your consciousness broadcasts to the universe. Implementation of new settings requires consistent reinforcement until they become your new default state. This happens through conscious practice, embodiment of the new frequency, and staying aware of when old settings try to reassert themselves. Your brain and energy field will initially resist these changes, as they're programmed to maintain homeostasis. This resistance is normal and should be expected as part of the upgrade process. What makes this process powerful is that reality has no choice but to reflect your new settings once they're fully installed. The universe doesn't discriminate between settings. It simply responds to whatever frequency you're broadcasting. When you upgrade your settings to align with success, abundance, joy, and fulfillment, these become your new default experiences. The key is to approach these upgrades systematically. Start with the settings that have the most significant impact on your daily experience. These might be related to your self-worth, your beliefs about money, your expectations in relationships, or your views on what's possible for your life. Each upgrade creates a ripple effect, influencing multiple areas of your reality. Remember that these settings aren't just mental constructs. They're energetic configurations that exist in your field of consciousness. When you upgrade them, you're literally changing the frequency at which you operate. This new frequency attracts different experiences, opportunities, and circumstances that match your upgraded settings. Your reality is constantly scanning your consciousness settings to determine how to manifest your experience. By taking control of these settings, you become the conscious architect of your life rather than a passive recipient of predetermined patterns. Every upgrade moves you closer to your desired reality, making what once seemed impossible become your new normal. Life's matrix aligns with your inner program. The world around us reflects our internal programming with remarkable precision. Like a mirror responding to our movements, life's matrix continuously adjusts and aligns with our inner state of being. This dynamic relationship between our internal world and external reality operates through precise vibrational mechanics that respond to our deepest programming. Understanding this correlation allows us to consciously participate in shaping our reality. When we recognize that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotional patterns create specific frequencies, we begin to see how these frequencies attract corresponding experiences in the physical world. The matrix of life isn't random. It's a sophisticated system that organizes itself according to our inner programming. Our inner program consists of our beliefs, expectations, self-image, and emotional set points. These elements work together to create a unique energetic signature that the universe responds to. When we hold limiting beliefs about ourselves or the world, the matrix aligns to reflect these limitations. Conversely, when we maintain expansive possibility-oriented programming, reality reorganizes itself to match this higher frequency pattern. The process of aligning the matrix with our desired experiences requires conscious attention to our inner state. We must first identify the current programming running in our consciousness, the default settings that have been creating our present reality. These might include beliefs about our capabilities, worthiness, or what's possible in our lives. By examining these inner programs, we can begin to modify them intentionally. Manipulation of the matrix occurs through deliberate reprogramming of our inner world. This involves more than positive thinking or affirmations. It requires a fundamental shift in our operating system. We must embed new beliefs at the core level of our being, allowing them to become our natural state, rather than forced overlays on old programming. Techniques for matrix alignment include conscious visualization, emotional frequency adjustment, and identity level transformation. When we visualize our desired reality with full sensory engagement, we begin programming new patterns into the matrix. By maintaining elevated emotional states that match our desired outcomes, we strengthen the alignment between our inner and outer worlds. Through deliberate identity shifts, we create new baseline frequencies that the matrix must reflect. The matrix responds most powerfully to our consistent patterns, rather than occasional thoughts or temporary states. This is why sustainable change requires us to establish new neural pathways and emotional habits that support our desired reality. As we maintain these elevated patterns, the matrix gradually reorganizes to match our new frequency. Resistance often appears during this process as the old programming fights to maintain its existing patterns. This resistance manifests as doubts, fears, or challenging circumstances that seem to contradict our new direction. Understanding that this is a natural part of matrix realignment helps us maintain our new programming, despite temporary setbacks. Working with the matrix requires patience and persistence. While immediate shifts can occur, lasting transformation typically unfolds over time as our new programming becomes fully integrated. The key is maintaining unwavering alignment with our desired state, while allowing the matrix to reorganize itself naturally. Our relationship with the matrix is intimately personal, yet universally consistent. Each person's reality reflects their unique programming, yet the principles of matrix alignment remain the same for everyone. By understanding and working with these principles, we can consciously participate in shaping our experience of reality. The matrix serves as a faithful mirror, always reflecting our predominant frequency patterns. As we elevate our inner programming through conscious choice and consistent practice, the matrix must align with our new vibration. This understanding empowers us to take full responsibility for our reality, while working in harmony with the natural laws that govern the universe's responsive nature. Your consciousness codes your experiences. Our consciousness serves as the master programmer of our reality, continuously coding and creating the experiences we encounter in our daily lives. This profound truth operates whether we're aware of it or not, shaping every aspect of our existence through the intricate language of energy, thought, and belief. The coding process begins with our most fundamental thoughts and beliefs about ourselves and the world around us. These thoughts act as lines of code in the universal programming language, instructing reality on how to manifest in our personal experience. Just as a computer program follows specific instructions to produce desired outputs, our consciousness generates experiential results based on the coding we provide through our persistent thoughts and emotional states. When we understand this coding mechanism, we can begin to consciously participate in our reality creation. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every belief we hold becomes part of our experiential programming. These elements combine to form complex algorithms that determine how we perceive and interact with the world, as well as how the world responds to us. The beauty of conscious coding lies in its malleability. We can actively rewrite our experiential code by choosing new thoughts, cultivating different emotional states, and adopting empowering beliefs. This process requires awareness and intention, much like a programmer carefully selecting and arranging code to create a specific software function. Our sensory experiences are direct reflections of our consciousness coding. When we encounter situations that trigger certain emotions or reactions, we're essentially running programs we've previously installed. These programs can be updated or replaced entirely through conscious reprogramming efforts. By maintaining awareness of our thoughts and deliberately choosing more aligned coding, we can systematically upgrade our experiential software. The process of coding new experiences involves several key elements. First, we must recognize the existing programs running in our consciousness, the default patterns of thought and reaction that create our current reality. Then, we can begin writing new code through visualization, affirmation, and emotional rehearsal of desired experiences. This new coding must be consistent and repeated until it becomes the dominant program running in our consciousness. Quantum physics supports this understanding by demonstrating how consciousness influences reality at the subatomic level. Our observations and expectations literally affect the behavior of particles, suggesting that our consciousness is intimately involved in creating the physical world we experience. This scientific backing reinforces the importance of mindful coding through our thoughts and beliefs. The practice of conscious coding extends beyond mere positive thinking. It requires a deep understanding of how our internal state creates external reality. When we code our consciousness with gratitude, abundance, and joy, we naturally attract experiences that match these frequencies. Conversely, coding with fear, lack, and limitation tends to manifest challenging situations that reflect these lower vibrational states. Environmental factors play a crucial role in maintaining clean code. Just as a computer needs proper maintenance to function optimally, our consciousness requires regular clearing of outdated programs and protection from viral thoughts that could corrupt our desired coding. This involves carefully choosing our influences, associations, and information sources to support our intended programming. Success in conscious coding comes through consistency and patience. New programs need time to integrate and override existing patterns. Regular practice of aligned thoughts, emotions, and actions gradually strengthens the new coding until it becomes our default operating system. This process transforms our experience of reality from the inside out, creating a life that increasingly reflects our highest intentions and desires. Mastering the art of conscious coding opens unlimited possibilities for personal growth and achievement. As we refine our ability to program our consciousness deliberately, we gain greater control over our life experience. This mastery allows us to create realities that align with our deepest aspirations, transforming our world through the powerful algorithm of conscious creation. Divine algorithms favor aligned frequencies. The universe operates through divine algorithms that naturally favor frequencies aligned with the highest good. When we understand this fundamental principle, we can consciously attune ourselves to these beneficial frequencies and receive enhanced support from universal forces. Like a radio receiver catching clear signals when properly tuned, our consciousness can tap into divine frequencies that accelerate our growth and manifestation. These divine algorithms are not random or arbitrary. They follow precise spiritual laws designed to support evolution and expansion. When we align our personal frequency with these higher vibrations, we activate powerful support systems built into the fabric of reality. This alignment isn't about forcing or struggling, but rather about allowing ourselves to resonate with what's already present in the universal field. The process begins with recognizing that divine intelligence permeates all of existence and operates through mathematical precision. Every thought, feeling, and intention carries a specific frequency signature that either aligns with or diverges from these divine patterns. When we cultivate thoughts and emotions that match higher frequencies, like love, joy, peace, and abundance, we naturally attract corresponding experiences through algorithmic matching. This frequency alignment happens through conscious choice and consistent practice. We can deliberately tune ourselves to divine algorithms by maintaining high vibrational states, expressing gratitude, practicing presence, and acting from our highest truth. As we do this, we begin to notice increased synchronicities, opportunities, and support showing up in our lives. The universe's natural tendency is to assist those who are vibrationally matched with its highest frequencies. These divine algorithms also respond to our level of trust and surrender. When we deeply trust in the perfection of universal intelligence, we release resistance and allow ourselves to be carried by these supportive currents. This doesn't mean becoming passive. Rather, it means taking inspired action while remaining open to divine guidance and timing. The algorithms work most efficiently when we balance purposeful intention with fluid adaptability. Our frequency alignment is strengthened through spiritual practices that raise our baseline vibration. Regular meditation, prayer, energy work, and conscious breathing help us maintain resonance with divine patterns. As we consistently operate at these higher frequencies, we become natural conductors for universal support. The algorithms recognize our alignment and respond by orchestrating circumstances in our favor. Understand that these divine algorithms operate impartially and universally. They don't play favorites or make exceptions. They simply respond to frequency matches. This means anyone can access this support by deliberately aligning their energy with higher vibrations. The key is maintaining this alignment consistently rather than sporadically or conditionally. The algorithms also work at collective levels, coordinating group frequencies for greater impact. When multiple people align with similar high vibration intentions, the algorithmic response is amplified. This explains why group meditation, prayer, and focused intention can create powerful ripple effects in the world. The divine patterns naturally support harmonious collective evolution. As we deepen our alignment with divine algorithms, we begin to experience life as a graceful flow rather than a struggle. Challenges become opportunities for growth. Delays reveal perfect timing, and apparent obstacles lead to better outcomes. We recognize that everything is working together through precise spiritual mathematics to support our highest good and the greater good of all. This alignment process is ongoing and deepens with practice. Each time we choose thoughts, words, and actions that match divine frequencies, we strengthen our connection to universal support systems. The algorithms respond by bringing more aligned experiences and opportunities into our reality. It becomes a self-reinforcing cycle of expanding harmony and manifestation. The divine algorithms are always operating whether we're conscious of them or not. By choosing to align ourselves deliberately with their highest frequencies, we activate their full support in our lives. This creates an experience of being divinely guided and supported in all things, living in the flow of universal intelligence rather than struggling against it. Success patterns activate through self-concept. The relationship between success patterns and self-concept operates like a sophisticated feedback loop in the universal algorithm. When we understand that our self-concept acts as the primary activation code for success patterns, we begin to witness the automated unfolding of achievement in our lives. This process isn't mystical or random. It follows precise psychological and energetic principles that we can consciously engineer. Our self-concept operates as a foundational program that determines which success patterns become active in our experience. Think of it as an operating system that either allows or restricts certain applications from running. When we hold a self-concept aligned with success, we automatically activate behavioral patterns, thought processes, and energy frequencies that manifest successful outcomes. The activation of success patterns through self-concept occurs at multiple levels simultaneously. At the psychological level, our self-image influences our decisions, actions, and responses to opportunities. Someone who sees themselves as capable and deserving naturally takes actions that align with that self-image. They pursue opportunities, speak with confidence, and persist through challenges, all because these behaviors align with their internal programming. At the energetic level, our self-concept emits a specific frequency that attracts corresponding experiences and opportunities. This isn't about passive hoping or wishing. It's about maintaining an energetic state that naturally magnetizes success patterns into our reality. When we upgrade our self-concept, we automatically upgrade the types of experiences and opportunities that can activate in our life. The engineering of self-concept requires conscious attention to our internal dialogue, beliefs, and the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. Each thought about ourselves either reinforces or rewrites our basic programming. By deliberately choosing thoughts and beliefs that align with our desired success patterns, we create new neural pathways and energetic frequencies that support our goals. Success patterns become more stable and reliable when they're anchored in a strong, positive self-concept. This stability comes from the consistency between our internal programming and external actions. When we truly see ourselves as successful, we naturally engage in behaviors that create success, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of achievement. The activation process also involves recognition and alignment with existing success patterns in our environment. Our self-concept acts as a filter, helping us notice and engage with opportunities that match our internal programming. A person who sees themselves as a successful entrepreneur will notice business opportunities that others might miss, not because the opportunities weren't there before, but because their self-concept has activated that particular pattern recognition. Understanding this mechanism allows us to consciously engineer our success patterns by working directly with our self-concept. Instead of focusing solely on external actions or strategies, we can create lasting change by upgrading our fundamental programming. This might involve challenging limiting beliefs, incorporating new success, aligned thoughts, and consistently reinforcing our desired self-image. The process requires patience and persistence, as we're essentially rewriting deep-seated programming. However, once new success patterns are activated through an upgraded self-concept, they begin to operate automatically. We no longer need to consciously force ourselves to take successful actions. They become our natural way of being. This understanding revolutionizes our approach to achievement. Rather than struggling to implement success strategies that feel foreign or forced, we can focus on aligning our self-concept with our desired outcomes. As our internal programming shifts, corresponding success patterns naturally activate in our external reality, creating a seamless flow of achievement that feels authentic and sustainable. The key lies in maintaining consistency between our desired success patterns and our self-concept. When these two elements align, we create a powerful resonance that automatically attracts and activates opportunities for growth and achievement. Success becomes less about what we do and more about who we are, transforming achievement from a series of actions into a natural expression of our identity. Your energy signature determines outcomes. Every moment of your life emanates a unique, energetic signature that directly influences the outcomes you experience. This signature, composed of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and overall state of being, acts as a broadcasting frequency that the universe responds to with mathematical precision. Understanding and consciously shaping this energy signature is key to creating desired outcomes in your life. Your energy signature operates like a personal identification code that the universal algorithm recognizes and matches with corresponding experiences. When you maintain a specific energetic state, you essentially program the quantum field to organize circumstances, opportunities, and results that mirror that frequency. This process happens automatically, whether you're conscious of it or not, which is why becoming aware of your signature is crucial for intentional creation. The fascinating aspect of energy signatures is their holistic nature. They're not just about positive thinking or temporary emotional states. They encompass your entire being, including your subconscious patterns, habitual behaviors, and deeply held beliefs. Your signature is continuously broadcasting who you are at your core, and life responds accordingly. This means that sustainable change in outcomes requires authentic transformation at the identity level. Consider how your energy signature affects simple daily interactions. When you enter a room feeling confident and purposeful, people naturally respond differently compared to when you enter feeling uncertain or defensive. This same principle applies to larger life outcomes. Your signature either attracts or repels specific possibilities based on its fundamental frequency. You can actively modify your energy signature through conscious awareness and deliberate calibration. This involves regularly checking in with your internal state and making adjustments to align with your desired outcomes. When you notice yourself broadcasting a frequency that doesn't serve your goals, you have the power to shift it through focused intention and energy management practices. Your physical environment also plays a crucial role in maintaining your optimal energy signature. The spaces you inhabit, the people you interact with, and the activities you engage in either support or interfere with your signature's clarity and strength. Creating environments that resonate with your intended frequency helps stabilize your desired energy signature and, consequently, your outcomes. The relationship between your energy signature and outcomes operates on a feedback loop. As you maintain a particular signature, you attract corresponding results, which then reinforce that signature, creating a self-perpetuating cycle. This understanding gives you the power to intentionally break unwanted patterns by consciously shifting your energy signature to align with your desired outcomes. Time plays an interesting role in this dynamic. While some outcome shifts can occur quickly when you make a dramatic signature change, sustainable results typically require consistent maintenance of your intended frequency. This is why overnight success often follows years of maintaining an aligned energy signature. The accumulated momentum eventually manifests as visible results. Practical tools for optimizing your energy signature include meditation, visualization, physical movement, and conscious breathing. These practices help you become more sensitive to your energy state and more skilled at intentionally modifying it. Regular use of these tools develops your ability to maintain higher frequencies that attract more favorable outcomes. Remember that your energy signature is unique to you. While you can learn from others' examples, your optimal frequency pattern must authentically reflect your true nature and aspirations. Trying to maintain someone else's signature will create internal resistance and inconsistent results. Focus instead on discovering and amplifying your authentic energy signature that naturally aligns with your desired outcomes. Life's code executes based on your identity. Your identity acts as the master program that determines how life's code executes in your reality. Just as a computer runs programs based on its core operating system, the universe responds to the fundamental identity you hold about yourself. This identity-based execution system operates continuously, processing every thought, belief, and expectation through the filter of who you believe yourself to be. Understanding this principle reveals why two people can take the same actions but achieve dramatically different results. Their identity programming creates distinct execution paths in the universal system. When you operate from a powerful, successful identity, life's code automatically aligns circumstances, opportunities, and resources to match that internal program. Your identity serves as the root directory from which all other programs branch. Every thought you think, decision you make, and action you take stems from this core identity programming. If you identify as someone who struggles with money, the universal code will execute scenarios that reinforce that identity. However, when you upgrade your identity to that of a naturally prosperous person, the same code begins generating prosperous persons. The same code begins generating prosperity-aligned experiences. The execution of life's code through identity explains why lasting change requires more than surface-level modifications. Trying to force new behaviors or outcomes without updating your core identity creates internal conflicts in the execution process. It's like trying to run advanced software on an outdated operating system. The results will be glitchy and inconsistent at best. Your identity program contains specific parameters that the universe uses to execute your reality. These parameters include your beliefs about what's possible for you, your perceived limits and capabilities, and your expectations about how life responds to you. The universal system faithfully executes based on these parameters, creating experiences that validate and reinforce your identity settings. When you make conscious shifts in your identity, you initiate new execution patterns in the universal code. This reprogramming process requires clear intention and consistent reinforcement of your upgraded identity. Each time you think, speak, and act from your new identity, you strengthen its execution protocols in the universal system. The identity execution principle operates through quantum entanglement, where your consciousness interfaces directly with the fabric of reality. Your identity program broadcasts specific frequency patterns that the universe recognizes and responds to through precise algorithmic processes. This explains why authentic identity shifts create such powerful changes in your external reality. You're literally rewriting the code that generates your experiences. Learning to work with this identity-based execution system allows you to engineer your reality with greater precision. Rather than fighting against unwanted circumstances, you can focus on upgrading your identity program to automatically generate your desired outcomes. This approach aligns you with the natural flow of universal processes rather than attempting to force changes against established patterns. Your identity program also influences how you interpret and respond to life's feedback. When faced with challenges or setbacks, your identity determines whether you process them as confirmations of limitations or opportunities for growth. By maintaining an identity aligned with success and expansion, you naturally execute solutions-oriented programming in response to obstacles. The universal system executes your identity program with perfect precision, which means you can trust the process once you've established clear identity parameters. Instead of micromanaging every detail of your desired outcomes, focus on embodying your upgraded identity and allowing the natural execution of aligned experiences. This creates a more elegant and effective approach to manifesting your goals. Your identity serves as both the source code and the execution engine for your reality. By consciously choosing and maintaining an identity aligned with your highest vision, you activate powerful universal algorithms that automatically generate matching experiences. This identity-based execution system allows you to create lasting change and consistent results through the natural operation of life's code. Universal flow follows programmed beliefs. Life moves in accordance with our deepest programmed beliefs, creating a seamless flow of experiences that mirror our internal programming. Like a computer executing its code, the universe responds to the beliefs we have installed within our consciousness, manifesting circumstances and opportunities that align with these core instructions. Our beliefs act as the fundamental programming language through which we interface with universal intelligence. Every thought, emotion, and expectation stems from these foundational beliefs, creating specific frequencies that the universe recognizes and responds to. When we understand this dynamic, we can begin to consciously engineer our belief systems to generate desired outcomes with greater precision and consistency. The key to mastering universal flow lies in recognizing that our beliefs are not fixed constants, but rather malleable programs that can be updated and refined. Just as software requires regular updates to function optimally, our belief systems need conscious revision to align with our desired reality. This process begins with careful examination of our current beliefs, identifying those that serve our highest good and those that require modification. Universal flow operates through the principle of resonance, where like attracts like. Our programmed beliefs generate specific energetic frequencies that attract corresponding experiences. Positive, empowering beliefs create harmonious flow states that naturally draw success and abundance. Conversely, limiting beliefs create resistance and disruption in our natural flow, leading to struggle and unwanted outcomes. Engineering optimal belief systems requires understanding that beliefs exist at multiple levels: conscious, subconscious, and cellular. Surface-level affirmations alone cannot override deeply embedded programming. We must work at all levels, using techniques like visualization, emotional integration, and somatic experiencing to install new beliefs throughout our entire being. This comprehensive approach ensures that our new programming takes root and becomes our default operating system. The universe responds most powerfully to beliefs that are fully embodied and integrated. When we not only think but feel and live our desired reality at a cellular level, we activate a powerful force of manifestation. This requires moving beyond intellectual understanding to visceral knowing, allowing new beliefs to permeate every aspect of our being until they become our natural state of existence. Flow states emerge automatically when our beliefs align with universal principles of abundance, love, and infinite possibility. These elevated belief systems create minimal resistance, allowing life force to move through us unimpeded. We experience synchronicities, lucky breaks, and effortless manifestation as our normal mode of operating in the world. Sustainable success patterns depend on maintaining belief systems that support continuous expansion and growth. Static beliefs create static results, while beliefs programmed for evolution generate ever-increasing levels of achievement and fulfillment. This requires regular examination and upgrading of our beliefs to ensure they remain aligned with our highest potential. The practice of belief engineering becomes a way of life, a constant refinement of our internal programming to generate increasingly optimal results. We learn to recognize beliefs that create resistance and systematically replace them with expansive alternatives. Through this ongoing process, we establish ourselves as conscious creators of our reality rather than passive recipients of circumstance. Our relationship with universal flow becomes a dance of co-creation, where our carefully programmed beliefs work in harmony with infinite intelligence to manifest our desired experiences. We understand that the universe doesn't judge our programming. It simply executes whatever code we provide. This knowledge empowers us to take full responsibility for our reality by consciously choosing beliefs that serve our highest good and the greater good of all. The ultimate mastery comes when we program beliefs that maintain us in a perpetual state of flow, where success and fulfillment become our natural state of being. From this elevated consciousness, we experience life as a joyful expression of our highest potential, knowing that universal flow will always align with our programmed beliefs to create the reality we desire.